Okay. Finally, I will continue this. Where we left off, I did a fairly, let me turn this around, fairly horrible job, but it will work. So it's a flush mounting of the power supply versus what we had here, which was going to pull it out, and it was going to block some of the air openings or air vents for the fan on the bottom of the power supply. Installing all that. So hopefully I can make this work on the case that this came from, but probably not, but we'll see. That'll be a story for another day. In the meantime, I have been reconsidering the fan layout here, and I want to do a push-pull, which means I want, you know, fans on both sides of the radiator so that you have one pushing air and the other one receiving and pulling air. And I didn't want to have to order fans, so luckily I have these from another case. These are Noctua. These are supposed to have pretty good static pressure, which is, you know, I guess useful for going through radiator fans. But to do that, you know, you want to match your fans. So I'll be moving this fan over here, so the two NZXT fans will work together because of the same model, same brand, all that. So hopefully that make sure that they work in tandem. And then I got two of the Noctuas, and they will work together, and we'll have a push-pull setup, hopefully for get the best we can out of this 240 radiator with any, you know, attempted overclocks we might do. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. First thing is we got to unmount this one and move it over here. Geek light initiated. Okay, so we'll move this one over because I'll put the two fans that came with it will be next to the inlets and outlet, or whatever the hell, the barbs, is that what they call them? I don't fucking know. Alright, so for the other side of this, there's no case in between the fan and the radiator. So on that side, I'll be using a washer. So that means I gotta go into the baggie. Is this it? No. I gotta go into the baggie, which is over there, and I'll be getting that. Okay, so today's background video sponsor is Kiwiie, a really awesome artist that I subscribe to on YouTube. So, thinking about, she designed some of my emotes and one of my, I guess my Twitch profile avatar. I'm thinking about commissioning some more stuff from her. But last I checked, she was super busy. So hopefully I can get, you know, if I'm going to start doing this, you know, I need to spruce up my profiles, man. Get some work done on some of that. Alright, here we go. There's the baggie right there. Alright, so from on this point we're going to be installing on this side. So we'll just show my booty. And then I got this awesome little magnetic dish here. Boop, boop, boop. Look at that. That's cool. Hey, look at that. Oh, I'm still worried, but cool. Alright, so just be sure your orientation of the fans is correct. Usually, Maybe not the more expensive fans, but usually like cheaper fans will have arrows on the side to indicate, you know, which way the airflow is. The other way you can tell is most of the time the framed side, like see this is the open side of the fan, this is the frame side. Most of the time this is the side that air is flowing through, and this is the side that it's pulling in. So usually you can kind of use that. So this one doesn't say. So you should always look at the manual too to double check. And I'll deal with that later. For now, we're just gonna ride with it like this. Okay, so I want my cables down and close to the side that it's gonna, you know, it's gonna go through here. There's a little hole here. That's the way it's gonna come out, like that. So we can wire manage that, and then so that one's there, and that. That's how that's gonna go. And then the other two will go over there. So take these two. I'll leave for that side because they've already been tested. Wait, these are all the same lengths, right? Let's just double check that just in case. Yeah, never mind. They're all the same length, so we're good. Forget that. Guess I was remembering that I think in one instance there was a kit that had like a ton of different lengths, like not just like super short and long. They had like medium, and I don't know why. They had a whole bunch of different things. Okay. Alright. So again, I'm using a washer on this side because there's no case in between the fan and the radiator. Unlike the front part, we had that case part in the middle. So just a little bit of overprotectiveness on my part. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. So I'll just show Kiwiie off for a second here, in case any of you want to subscribe. Or see if I can show the video. Yeah, Kiwiie, Kiwiie. It's today's sponsor. Sponsored video. Well, one of us is sponsoring the other. I don't know which direction it is, but whatever. Now I haven't figured out if I should do the Noctua fans, because this the wiring harness that comes with this has 3 4-pin ports. Alright, so on the wiring harness here, maybe if I show you. Alright, see it has 3 plugs. Okay, so with just the 2 fans, it's no problem because you plug one there, and you got this extra. I don't know if I should do a splitter here, because I don't want to overtax whatever amount of power is going to this. So I think what I'm going to do is, well, these 2 will go here, and the Noctuas will both go to some fan headers on the motherboard. I mean, if I want, maybe these could go in the harness, and then these 2 would go CPU 1 and 2. Maybe. It's just that this software and everything has been tested with these. I just don't want to have noise that I can't overcome. Jones, what are you gonna do, man? So what I'm doing, the NZXTs are gonna plug into the motherboard for CPU 1 and 2. And then the Noctuas will be plugged into the harness for the so this one is the push. That one will be CPU 2. And then the pull, we'll put that on CPU fan 1. So we'll just have to might still bring it under here. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. That seems better. And you know, amazingly enough, the Noctuas don't use as much amps. So that might help the liquid cooler. I don't fucking know. Just clean these up. So watch Jay's 2 cents video. It's a little short. That you can air dust your fans, but don't let them spin. Like, you know, without breaking them by, you know, doing something stupid to hold them. Like, hold them in place before you put compressed air on them. Alright. Also, if you don't want your wives mad at you, don't build a computer in your kitchen, man. Oh no, my little buddy's upset. Alrighty, guys. And when we come back, after we check on Buddy, we'll install those. Alright, guys, we're finally back here. Left off at getting this push-pull fan setup going. So we have the 2 fans that came with the NZXT 240 AIO. Those are already installed, good to go. Proper orientation, hopefully. And then now we're gonna, these Noctuas that I had just laying around, we're gonna use these. Hair out there. We're gonna use these on this side of it. So I'm probably gonna do this one front here like this, and that way this can go there, and it's going to plug into the wiring harness that came with the NZXT AIO, because I used the motherboard ones for these because this is not going to reach, and you know, I want the fans to kind of be like, these are going to be the 2 CPU fans, and I can control those to run the same speed, and then these will be on the harness, and I can also control those through that software to run at the same speed, hopefully, as well. Now, the one difference I'm seeing on these 2 fans, this one I've lost the cushions. I don't know what I did with those. So I might need the washers for these, for both of them. So anyway, let's just get to it, I guess. sure that I get that into the mounting hole. Yeah, one more. It's kind of gnarly. It's like those dogs that have two different colored eyes. I might have needed to use washers on this one too, though, because they sunk in there. It's kind of dumb. Do I have enough? Yeah, I do actually. Okay, we might do that. Let me see if I should or not. Because, yeah, those are sinking like way in there. I don't like that. Let's see if you can add a washer and it's still like bolted good. Yeah, it goes in there. That's better. It's not sinking all the way into it. I hope I didn't already like screw into some of the fins. That would be tragic. It's just safer to use the washers. So learn from my dum-dums. Learn from me. Like if it doesn't reach, you'll find out, and then you take the washer off. So just put the washer on first. Okay, and so now on this side, we want this to go under everything, kind of hide it. So the fan is going to be mounted this way, so this wire can go under that one. And then of course we want the airflow to continue that way. So we'll just double check if this one has any airflow indicators. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what that symbol's supposed to be. Maybe that's just their icon or something. But you see on the Noctuas, they have arrows to show you the way the fan spins. So it spins this way, counterclockwise when you look at it from this side. And then the airflow is going through. So it's like I said on the others, usually this frame will be the side the air passes through, and then the open side is usually where the air comes in. Usually. But always look for these, or look at the information packet or whatever that comes with the fans. Okay, so that goes that way. Just like that. And then we'll get some turn this around, I guess. And we'll get some washers going here. Okay, so there's a mounting hole. That's where we're going to try get this son of a bitch to go. Okay. Alright, cool. So let's just mount these down good. Alright, so that should allow us to get the most cooling we can get out of this AIO. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't have to run the fans full fucking speed. That will also be something that would be awesome. Alright. Those are all mounted. Now we can work on the wiring harness real quick. You know, wire manage. So we're gonna run this up under here in the front through there. And this one stays under this fan like that, and it just goes down here. Like so. Oh, actually, I don't want to block that wire in case I change my mind about how I routed it. This one will go behind those. Alright, so again, I usually like the pull fan to be the one that determines, you know, RPMs. So I'll choose, like you can see, like this one has the full 4 pins. These have only the 3. So the pull one is going to go on the full 4. Just because it's not only like using its own power, but it's also like experiencing the push of the other one, which is usually more dramatic than the effect of a pull. Usually, not always. I guess I'd have to look at the specs of the fans to know for sure. But that's how I set this side up, so I'll just follow that. Just like that. Kind of clicky. Didn't bend anything, I don't think. And this one is the front one. And it will go to the very next one in line. That, we still have that one. I guess that one's free for, you know, if I need one. I don't know. There we go, that's better. Alright, cool. So then this will go here. And then it will go here. So we'll zip tie it there. There. Yeah, that's fine. Zip tie it like that. Alright, cool. So that's where we're at right now. We'll be back.